Seagram and the Langham Dyer now on joint favourite position 9-4. Marshlander 11-2. Carneades 6-1. So is Midnight Madness, and Royal Gurkha 16-1.
He is swinging into the home stretch on the first circuit. Carneades and Anthony Torrey, who can't claim his £5 allowance on this one, a long way clear of the Langham Dyer. Then comes Midnight Madness and Seagram and Royal Gurkha. Over the third, Carneades, clear of the Langham Dyer. Then Seagram and Royal Gurkha and Midnight Madness, and finally Marshlander, the first of the ditches now. Carneades, who's won 2 novice chases, taking on seasoned handicappers for the first time. In second place is Langham Dyer, then Royal Gurkha and Seagram and Midnight Madness and Marshlander. Coming down to the fence, that'll be the third last on the next circuit. Carneades is clear of the Langham Dyer, Seagram, Midnight Madness and Royal Gurkha and Marshlander. Over the sixth, Carneades. This will be some gallop to maintain for 3 miles. The Langham Dyer jumps it next, and then Seagram, and then Royal Gurkha and Marshlander. And now the 1987 winner, Midnight Madness, is last as Carneades jumps that one clear of the Langham Dyer. And Seagram and Marshlander and Royal Gurkha and Midnight Madness. So passing the winning post on the first circuit, Carneades and Anthony Torrey about 15 lengths clear of the Langham Dyer, and Seagram going well in third and four. Marshlander close, and then comes Royal Gurkha and Midnight Madness, the top weight, making heavy weather of it at the moment on this officially good to firm ground, though the riders in the first said it was more firm really than good in their opinion. So as the leader races uphill and swings left-handed, Carneades is being followed by the Langham Dyer and Seagram. Seagram getting a little bit closer, and then Marshlander a gap then to Royal Gurkha, and Midnight Madness has really got about 30 lengths between him and the leader at the moment, and the leader's advantage being slightly reduced now as they race over the far side. Carneades from Seagram and the Langham Dyer, and then Marshlander as Carneades comes to the next. Number 8 of the 18 fences in all. Carneades lands in the lead, not so far clear now of Seagram and the Langham Dyer, and then Marshlander. Coming to the second of the ditches now, Carneades lands clear of Seagram and the Langham Dyer, and Marshlander a gap then to Royal Gurkha, and then Midnight Madness. Over the next, Carneades lands in the lead from Marshlander and Seagram, who go up to join him, in fact, to dispute the lead now. And it's Seagram on the far side, Carneades on the near side. Between horses is Marshlander. The Langham Dyer drops back to fourth and loses a bit of ground. Royal Gurkha comes next, racing over the far side. Seagram and Marshlander from Carneades, who is weakening, and then comes Royal Gurkha making a little ground in 4. 5 is Langham Dyer, 6 left to jump now, little between Seagram and Marshlander, then Carneades and Royal Gurkha. Royal Gurkha out jumped Carneades there into third, back in 5th. Then is the Langham Dyer getting a reminder. Midnight Madness is out of it barring accidents. Racing round the top turn now with 5 left to jump, and Seagram and Marshlander still very little between them. Royal Gurkha comes next, and then Carneades weakening, and then the Langham Dyer. And Seagram takes it up now, bidding for a Nigel Hawke, David Barron's double. David Barron's, who won this 3 times with Broadheath, must be looking forward to winning it once again now as Seagram goes 4 lengths clear of Marshlander. Royal Gurkha, the bottom weight, but with Jimmy Frost putting out 4-pound overweight, making a little bit of ground, but Seagram has a clear advantage at the 5th last in the Mercedes-Benz Handicap chase. Seagram lands clear of Marshlander and Royal Gurkha. Coming to the final ditch now, Seagram from Marshlander and Royal Gurkha, 4 from home. Carneades back in 4th, and at the 4th last, Seagram lands in the lead from Marshlander 2nd, Royal Gurkha 3rd. Racing down now towards the 3rd last, and Seagram is clear of Marshlander, then Royal Gurkha, then Carneades a long way back at the 3rd last. Seagram lands 4 lengths clear of Marshlander in 2nd, and Royal Gurkha 3rd. Coming down to the 2nd last, Seagram And Nigel Hawke looking like achieving a double here, barring accidents. As Seagram jumps it from Marshlander, and then Royal Gurkha coming down to the last fence now in the Mercedes-Benz Handicap chase, and Seagram is clear of Marshlander. Seagram at the last jumps it clear of Marshlander second, and Royal Gurkha third as they race up towards the line. Seagram is going to win the Mercedes-Benz Handicap chase. Second will be Marshlander. Third, Royal Gurkha. And then just coming to the last fence to qualify for fourth prize is Carneades. Pulled up was Midnight Madness, who won it in '87. And so the result is first, number 2, Seagram, owned by Mr. Eric Parker, trained by David Barons and ridden by Nigel Hawke. Second was number 5, Marshlander, owned by Mr. Osbert Pierce, trained by David Gandolfo and ridden by Simon McNeil. And third, number 7, Royal Gurkha, owned by Miss Diomeden, trained by Richard Frost and ridden by Jimmy Frost, with fourth, number 4, Carneades.